A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A plus English because it's so much fun. English education for you and everyone, so come along. Learn some grammar, learn a phrase, learn something new every day. Learn the A plus way. Hey, it's time to start the show. Are you ready? Good, 'cause here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A plus English.
Hi everyone, welcome to the show. I'm Tiffany.
And I'm Laura.
And it's a fun day because we're going to be planning an event.
We are?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, I know you're like a good event planner, so
I know, right?
I wanted to work on something with you.
Oh my gosh, let's do that.
But before we begin and plan our event, I want to ask you, what kind of event did you last go to? What was it about?
Oh, I actually hosted and put together a school event.
Oh my gosh.
A school show at 张师傅宫. It was a show where we played games and met our fans, people who actually watch us on our magazines. I hope you guys are watching this show now. We're talking about you. Basically, it was a show to promote English learning in a fun way. We showed them things like how to make English short videos using iPhones, super easy. And we had them try animation voice dubbing, just配音, and even held a mini contest.
So fun.
The crowd was huge though. It was 1,200 students.
Whoa.
So, yeah, you should actually go with me next time.
I know. Invite me next time. I'll go with you.
Of course, they're all so 热情. I love you guys. Okay, but before we start today's teaching, I actually have a fun question for everyone and you, Tiffany. 你们知道派对上就是很扫兴的英文的人哦，这个英文要怎么说? There's a special word for this.
Okay. Well, you guys think about it. We're going to look at our article and then later we'll reveal the answer to you.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
Planning an event? Start with these key steps. Warm-up question. What kind of event did you last go to? What was it about?
Are you worried about throwing a school party? Start by asking yourself these 5 questions first. They'll help you get a clear picture of the event. 1. What is it about? 2. Who will join it?
Okay, so before we begin today's article, do you think you're a good party or event planner?
好烦哦，
I think
活动
you know
高
this.
手就是我啊 Definitely yes for events, because it's what I do to make money. But I think you might be a better party planner than me. I love going to parties, but I think I might be too lazy or feel too stressed if I were to plan parties for my friends' birthdays, weddings, or things like that. Because I feel that if it's not fun or good, it might ruin their birthday or even wedding.
Okay. Yeah, I think you're a good event planner though.
Yeah.
Obviously, we can see from all the events you pull off. A lot of people attend, you're so good. But it's okay. Leave the parties to me because I know how to have a good time.
Yeah, my birthday party is coming soon, so you could plan that.
I will, don't worry. I have it all figured out already.
好棒哦，感动。
Okay, so the article says, are you worried about throwing a school party? Start by asking yourself these 5 questions first.
Oh, nice. Okay, so besides the school party, I want to talk about this. What other parties do people throw? Okay. 我们会办什么样的派对呢？像是 birthday parties, 生日派对，像是我的生日快到喽。Or costume party, 就是化妆舞会 or pool parties, 去游泳池很欢乐的。Oh, I love this one. Sleepover party.
Same.
我真的很喜欢小时候去朋友家过夜。
We can still do it now, right?
Right. Let's do it and watch Netflix.
And I also love costume parties too because you can also like dress up and have fun together. You know what? This actually gives me a great idea. Let's plan an event together and maybe follow these tips to see if it works this way. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. Maybe we could do like a summer event, like a barbecue. What do you think?
I love that.
Okay. And let's take a look at the article. It says these questions. We're going to look at some questions. It says they'll help you get a clear picture of the event. When you have a clear picture of something, this just means it will give you a better idea of what you want to do, what you're throwing, and what you might need.
OK， 所以 a clear picture of something 的意思就是对某件事情有非常清楚的了解，很有明确的概念。所以接下来我们就要 follow 5个 paper， 超简单哦。我们就是问这些问题，就可以计划派对耶，super easy.
That's right. So we have a picture, right, in our article. Now the first one says, what is it about? First question is, what is it about? Second question is, who will join it?
所以可能要自己先问一下说，这个活动是关于什么呢？还有谁会参加呢？
Yeah, so these are, I think, the two most important things you should think of first before you plan anything, right? Do you think it's important to pick the people you invite? Why or why not?
Of course. Yeah, okay. But here, do you remember the question I asked everyone at the beginning? I don't want to invite party poopers. Here you go. 就是派对上非常扫兴的人 or toe steppers. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yes.
Okay. Who show up just to ruin the vibe. Okay. 这些人真的很讨厌. Some people can be super rude and I'm definitely not about that. I'd be like, no thanks. 可以不要来我的 party.
You're not invited. You're off the list. Sorry. Don't step on my toe. Gosh.
对呀，这个人真的很讨厌。
I know.
3. When will it happen? 4. Where will it take place? 5. How much do you have to spend on it? After you have answers to these questions, make a schedule and a to-do list. Make sure to give yourself enough time to prepare. Also, if you can't do it by yourself, ask someone for help. Most importantly, always have backup plans in case anything goes wrong.
Yeah, so just make sure, what is your event about? And then it's important to also pick who's going to come to your party, right?
Right.
Now, we have other questions. We have question number 3, when will it happen? Question number 4, which is where will it take place?
Okay. 所以接着就要问自己说，这个活动的时间啦。地点啦，所以就是何时发生，在哪里举行，基本上就是这样啦。
Okay, so what are some things you can do to make an event memorable? Or do you have an event that you remember even until this day?
Oh my God, I'm glad you asked again. I'm such a great event planner. 叫我活动高手，谢谢。Okay, so one event I'll never forget was the very first one I organized. It's a job thing. It's a work thing. I had less than 2 weeks to find the perfect venue. 就是场地 for an international cultural and creative seminar. 就是国际文创的一个讲座。And I had to invite some super famous VIP guest speakers who could help spread the word. It was a government-funded course designed to help young people who wanted to work in creative fields and promote them internationally. So it was a big challenge for me. I had to do that within only 2 weeks.
I know.
But you know what? I pulled it off. It turned out amazing, and I was so proud of making it all come together.
Oh my gosh.
Why
are you so good?
And 我第一次做活动，我想说
Oh my gosh.
I'm so organized.
Why are you so good?
I think sometimes it's also the way you communicate with people. 因为你要邀请人，你就要真的很会说话，你要很会话术，没有吧？
I know. Oh my gosh. No wonder you're like the expert at this. Okay. Well, one of my favorite events was actually a wedding. It was in Napa Valley in California, and it was held on a vineyard. The hosts were my friends. I know, it was so beautiful. And they were great hosts. They prepared everything so well, like you. Like, they made sure that everything was so organized. We knew exactly what time, what things were happening.
会不会太棒的
I
主
know,
人啊
right? They were so good at this. They planned everything so well. And even after the wedding, they even gave us little thank you cards and gifts. And it was so sweet. And they had a really, really great band that evening as well.
会不会太感动？怎么会这么棒？
So I think the key to a good event, or even just a good party, is to be organized and to be very clear as to what you're gonna do, what time things are gonna happen. I think that really, really makes a big difference.
Exactly.
Okay. Now the last question, number 5, it says, how much do you have to spend on it? That's important as well. Like you want to do a lot of things, but of course, it costs money. So that's why you have to think about, okay, how much time you want to spend on it or how much money you want to spend on it too.
Right. 但办活动最重要就是 budget， 也就是预算。你打算花多少钱在这个活动上呢？你总不能请就是什么就是巨星来啊，然后大家都去 Disneyland， 这太贵了。
Yeah, and it's unrealistic as well.
Right.
Okay, so after you have answers to these questions, make a schedule and a to-do list. Okay, I love this.
I love this.
Yes, I love to-do lists because it's a list where you write down what you need to do and you can tick it off when it's done.
Super cute.
I personally like this because it makes me feel relieved when I tackle everything one by one and I'm done.
Right. 回答完以上这些问题后，你就要做一个 schedule， 也就是进度表啦，或是计划表。当然还有这个我跟 Tiffany 很爱的 to-do list， 就是待办清单。I think to-do lists are super important to me as well. In fact, I always make one to remind myself of the things I need to buy, finish, or take care of. It really helps me stay on track and feel organized. Plus, like what you said, it's a great way to stay stress-free because I can see everything clearly and know exactly what I need to tackle next.
Exactly, because I'm also a person that kind of has a little bit of anxiety or like I feel stressed sometimes, so I need to do this to make myself feel, okay. So maybe back to our summer barbecue party, I think we can invite, all of our good friends. Yeah. We can invite Isaac, Lane, everybody.
Elsie, Adam, 我们记得你都没有邀请我们过。
I know, we remember you guys, okay?
Right.
And then maybe we can have it like at a half indoor, half outdoor place.
Oh my gosh,
just in case it's too hot, right? In the summer. Yeah, so okay. I already have some of the things I want to do. I'm going to make a to-do list.
I can't wait.
Okay, so next the article says, make sure to give yourself enough time to prepare.
Oh, so important.
Don't plan a party like the next day, right? Give your time like maybe a month or something.
That reminds me of Debbie's husband when he wants to propose. Debbie's my best friend, one of my best friends, and he's like, "Oh, 你明天可以来吗?" I'm like, 你可不可以不要隔天跟我讲 right? 所以要有足够的时间准备一个 event. Don't do everything at the last minute.
I know, I can't. Oh, that stresses me out.
Yeah.
Next it says, also, if you can't do it by yourself, ask someone for help.
Oh, totally.
Yeah. Okay. Because sometimes, although I love planning stuff and I love to do parties, but I feel stressed too. But then I remember, I also have friends and I also have people who are more than willing to help. So, it's the same thing. All you have to do, or all I have to do is ask. And I'm sure your friends will, of course, say yes.
真的要记得可以请朋友或是厉害的人帮忙。Don't stress yourself out. You can also call me, Tiffany.
Of course. And then here it says, most importantly, always have backup plans in case anything goes wrong.
真的，记得要有 Plan B 或者是 backup plan， 也就是替代方案或是备用方案哦。当我们用 in case，OK， 然后后面接一个子句，就是以防什么什么，所以以防可能你有无法控制的状况可能会发生。如果呢，你再不懂怎么 plan 呢？一定要锁定我跟 Sam 我们精彩的素养内容，我们教你成为活动大师。好，今天学到很多单字哦，像是 clear 这个形容词就是清楚的、清晰的。For example, I need a clear answer. Do you like pineapple on pizza or not? 我希望一个清楚的答案，到底喜不喜欢这个凤梨在披萨上面呢？我的答案是 no， 我觉得怪怪的。Okay, or the road sign is big and clear, so drivers can read it easily. 由于路标很大很清楚，这个驾驶呢一目了然。再来我们看到是 picture 这个名词，就是想象画面。Just picture yourself on a beach, sipping a coconut drink. 想象自己在这个海滩上喝着椰子这个饮料好像很舒服哦。Or the guide's talk gave us a picture of city life in the past. 就是导游的讲解让我们对城市过去的生活样貌有了画面哦。再来我们看到是 spend 这个动词，就是花，像是钱啦。 Spend 的动词三态是 spend, spent, spent. For example, I don't want to spend all my money on snacks, but those chips are calling my name. 我不想花光我的钱买零食，但那些洋芋片一直诱惑我，在叫我的名字。单字例句提到的是 I spent all my money on my new phone. 我把我所有的钱花在我的新手机上了。最后看到是 prepare 这个动词，就是准备。We need to prepare a scary story for the sleepover tonight. Yay! 我们要准备一个恐怖的故事，今晚就是我们会办这个就是过夜的派对，我们可以讲哦，超可怕的。Or Lisa is preparing for her birthday party tonight. 20 people will be there. 很多耶。Lisa 正在张罗她今晚的生日派对，会有20个人参加哦。那如果要表示就是举办某个活动的说法，我们可以用 somebody throw or hold or run， 然后后面接活动。那 throw 这个字呢，就是也是办啊，或是开派对，其实它比较轻松啊，比较口语哦，像是 Lisa is throwing a pool party this weekend. Lisa 这周末要办这个泳池派对。那如果比较正式的举办，我们通常会用 run 或是 hold. For example, our school holds a talent show every year. 我们学校每年都会举办才艺表演。那另外我们还可以用活动，然后接 take place or happen 这个用法哦。那 happen 一样就是比较口语啊，而 take place 是比较正式的活动发生或是举行。比方像是 The singing contest will take place in the gym at 7 p.m. 歌唱比赛在晚上7点在体育馆举办哦。That's it for today. Let's now go to review time.
Review time.
Welcome to review time.
Yay! And Earl is back.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna play his favorite game then.
Okay.
We're going to only do 2 today since
Okay,
we're kind of
okay.
tight on time. Okay.
Right.
This is something you probably put money on, or like you can usually put time on.
Spend.
Good. Okay, good. Okay. This one means you, for example, when you take a photo of something.
It's a
There you
picture.
go. Easy, right?
Super easy.
Yeah.
想知道今天的影片内容可以如何运用在生活中吗？快来跟空中家教和老师1对1练习。
We'll see you.
Bye.
Bye.